Good Friday evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, alive and in color from Capitan, New Mexico, on a cool evening. Not too cool. It's probably about, well, I'm not going to ask Google anymore because she always gets it wrong, but it's probably about 60 degrees right now. And I was just sitting outside. Levi Brewer came by, and we sat outside and had a beer and chatted for a while. But before that, we went out and looked at a piece of property that he's fixing to buy on the way to Carrizozo off Highway 380, and wish you luck, Levi. I hope it all works out. It's a nice place. But this is a Beer 30 Sanity session. Sanity in that we live in an insane world, and the way to maintain sanity is relax, chill out, and enjoy your life the best you can, and stop watching the news. How about that? Here's to you. Here's to me. Chug a lug. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a nice visit with Levi. That's good. I always enjoy visiting with him. And but anyway, let's as part of the sanity session, I'll give you the insanity that I live in, or not insanity, but the things I do. You know, for example, a week ago, I was at Amistad Lake National Recreation Area, boondocking, I think, for a night, and then I went from there to, well, let's see, well, more than a week ago, I guess. But anyway, then I went to Pancho Villa State Park and spent a few days, and then I left there on Friday last week and drove to Carrizozo, and I was going to stay at Valley of the Fires. And, yeah, so from Pancho Villa, I went to the Valley of the Fires, and it was full. The Valley of the Fires BLM campground was packed, okay? And so spent the night near Carrizozo and got up Saturday morning and no, I got to Oliver Lee Saturday, that's right, and spent the night, and then Sunday morning I got up and went back to Valley of the Fires, and I think I said Oliver Lee, that's wrong, that was all Valley of the Fires, but went back to Valley of the Fires thinking, well, you know, if I can get in there, I can spend a week or two until I get this land deal in Carrizozo taken care of. And but it was packed again. I thought, you know, something wrong with this. So as I left there and I'm driving down the highway, ding, idea. You know what I mean? I thought, well, you know, for what I'm paying for that Carrizozo land, maybe I could buy my place back in Capitan. So I called the individual that owns this property here in Capitan and made a bona fide offer, and the individual says, okay, let's do it. And so that took care of that. I bought this property back here in Capitan, the place that I owned 2 years ago, and I bought it back, which is great. I'm very pleased with that. Thank you very much. And so this is all transpired, and this is like a week in my life, you know what I mean? I mean, I've gotten back here, got the water turned on, a trash pickup. I got Matilda out there now, another Matilda trash can. And yeah, of course, sewer. I don't have a septic system. I'm hooked up to the city sewer. So we got water, electric, and stuff. And I had to get the electric transferred into my name. You know, that took, you got to call the power company and all that stuff. Had to go to the city to get all the utilities turned on. You know, and this is all like, you know, from Sunday, offer made, offer accepted. Monday, got everything done with the power and water and all the stuff. I mean, I went to work. And also Monday, I went to the post office and had to get a P.O. box before I went to the water department to get the water turned on, because they're going to say, what's your mailing address? So I had to get a P.O. box because they don't do home delivery from the post office here. So you get a free P.O. box if you live in the city and you can show proof of residence. So I did that, and then I left the post office, went to the city, and got everything turned on. And but while I was walking from the post office to the city, to get the water turned on, I noticed that I went in this repair shop where I had my oil changed, I don't know, a year or two ago, and I just went in there and cold turkey, I said, you know, you don't know anybody that has a used car for sale. And they said, well, yeah, the owner of this place has got one for sale. It's right out front. They gave me the key, and I went out and looked at it, and I thought, yeah, it's a pretty neat car, but it's got 110,000 miles on it, blah, blah, blah. And so I really didn't, you know, the light didn't go off real quick. And the price seemed okay, and it was a 2012 with 110,000 miles, black. I've never bought a car with over 100,000 miles. That's one. I've never bought a car of the color black with a black interior. But out here, since the temperature is so much cooler, yeah, it'd probably work out great. So anyway, I come back home, and that was Monday. And then Tuesday morning, I did a video. I think I went out to I went out to Rob Jaggers, and on the way out, I'm telling everybody I'm just going to use this as my daily driver, and the hell with the car and all that crap. And I'm at the time I'm in it. I mean, shit, I'm into this thing, man. And so anyway, to make a short story long, I thought the next day, I was out walking again. I do a lot of thinking when I'm walking. As I was walking down the street, I thought, let's go look at that car again. It was pretty nice on the outside, and the interior looked good and stuff. So I went back to the place, got the key, looked inside, and I thought, you know what? Let's do it. So this was Tuesday morning, okay, at about, 9 o'clock-ish. And by 1 o'clock, I had already transferred the money from my account to the seller's account and had the title signed and on the way to Carrizozo to get the title transferred into my name and get a license plate. So that's quick, you know what I mean? In 2 days, all that's done. And so, yeah, and tomorrow morning I'll do a video thanking the girl at the Department of Motor Vehicles office in Carrizozo for handling it for me, because you have to have two proofs of residency in New Mexico. You can have a water bill and you can have a deed and whatever, and you got to have them both. And so I didn't have them with me, and I just got the account opened at the water department. Hell, she just called the water department in in Capitan, and said, can you send me this, and this, and got it done over the phone right there. And she talked to somebody at the tax office in Carrizozo and got a tax statement, because I had owned this property before. But anyway, we got it all done, and I got me a turquoise license plate, and that's all been done in less than 4 days. I mean, that's a pretty smooth operation. So anyway, that was that. So as far as maintaining your sanity, I can only say that don't try to drive yourself insane. The world will do it for you. They'll drive you. You just get in the car. You just get in the car. They'll drive you completely insane. Here's to you guys. Friday evening, sanity. Yeah, I figure if I tell you how insane I am and how frequently I can change my mind and how quickly, then maybe you'll feel normal. And because a lot of people think, well, I can't do that because I said this or I did this. Crap. You can do anything you want, anytime you want, because it's your life. You live it your way. And if you want to change your mind 17 times in 30 seconds, it's yours. You know what I mean? It's your life. And that's a hard thing for people to get a handle on, is we let peer pressure kind of move us around through life until we die. Crapo. You know what I mean? Live your life. You know what I mean? The way you want to. And, if you make a few mistakes, guys, I hate to tell you, you're going to make them with or without following the normal path. So what does that got to do with the price of the turnips in Africa? Nothing. Not a damn thing. Skål. Prost. Cheers. Yeah. But it's been a good week, a quick week, in that I got a lot done, and I still got a few things to do. Like next week, I got an eye doctor's appointment, getting me some prescription glasses. We'll see. I wish they had some like this that were prescriptions. See how curved these are? You know what I mean? These are, I don't know what the hell they're called, Oakleys or something. I don't know why I bought them. I thought they were cute. And but anyway, they're okay. Yeah, they work all right. And but I don't know if you can get prescription glasses that are, warped like this or bent. If I can, I will. And I would rather do that because I like this down the side. You know what I mean? It kind of blocks the sun. And what does that have to do with anything? Nothing. I mean, I'm just talking. It's beer 30. It's a Friday evening. Chill out, relax. enjoy your life. And yeah, mouth's getting dry again. Skull. Something I found out about the temperature in Capitan. Like right now, where's my other phone? I don't know where. Oh, here it is in my pocket. I'm surprised it wasn't in my hand. Right now, it shows the temperature, I'll tell you in a minute, in Capitan, New Mexico at 67 degrees. I promise you that is 10 degrees off. All right? And then tomorrow morning, it shows that it's going to be 45. Well, yesterday, or the day before, it showed that today was going to be 41 in the morning, so I didn't leave the water dripping at all. My little hose to my RV froze solid, all right? I took a temperature gauge that I have on the inside and put it out this morning after I did comment call. Temperature was 22. That's a 20-degree deviation, all right? And then I thought, well, let's see where else I can get weather from that might be more accurate. Every weather thing I went to had the same temperature. Now, where they're getting it from, I don't know. So what I've decided to do, I have in Bracketville, Texas, or Fort Clark Springs, my Texas home base, I have an indoor-outdoor thing that operates on a battery, and I didn't bring it with me because I didn't think I'd need it. And so I ordered me another one from Amazon, battery operated, and I'm going to put one outside and one inside, and I'm going to put the inside where I can see it during the night. And when I see that temperature getting down into the 20s, guess what I'll do? I'll get my little hiney up and let the water start dripping so that I don't freeze my garden hose or my water hose to the RV. I live in an RV, motorhome. And anyway, but I also, have been on the road a long time. So I have another water hose. In case I have some problem with the existing water hose, I've got a backup, and I also have a 10-foot extension. So this morning, after comment call, I went out and unhooked the frozen hose and put on the other hose, and so I had water, no problem. But I also have 40 gallons left in my 50-gallon freshwater tank, and I could use that if I had to, but I don't have to, so I don't. So having said that, what else can I tell you? Life is good because the next option, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Skull, guys. Pros, cheers, all that stuff. Muy bueno, muy bueno. So, today's been a beautiful day. I set out and read. The book I'm reading now in the afternoon is Pearl S. Buck book. She wrote under a pseudonym, Pearl S. Buck. Her real name was something else. But she wrote a lot of good books. For those of you that like history of China, early in the 1900s and stuff, you might want to check her stuff out because she's really got some good stories. And the one I'm reading is called The Dragon Seed. And if you really want to read a good one written by Pearl S. Buck, it's called The Good Earth. Now that is a good one. Now they also made a movie out of that book called The Good Earth, and it's pretty close to the movie is close to the book. And but yeah, reading it, you can really visualize it. You see my hands moving? I'm Italian. I got a little Italian in me. But having said that, ladies and gentlemen, this is Beer 30, Sanity session, Friday evening. Time to chill out. Take a deep breath. Breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress. Period. Blood pressure goes right along with it. Relax and enjoy your life. Thumbs up. Carpe diem. Adios. Bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because gasoline went up 20 cents a gallon here today. It's $4.49 a gallon for unleaded regular. Enough said about that. You use the Amazon link if you choose to. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Yeah, and a lot of you are, and a lot of you have. Thank you very much. What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. You know the drill. Keep your health. Stand guard at the door of your mind. Don't watch the news. stretch, 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 all that stuff. Drink plenty of water, keep your body hydrated, and go on day after day. And life is what it is. You wake up one morning, like I woke up and I was in Fort Clark Springs, and a week later, or whatever it is, 8 days later, I'm here in Capitan, and it's a whole new world. I got a different car, and yeah, it's amazing how quickly life can change, and those changes, hopefully for you, are beneficial. But anyway, guys, enjoy your life. Stay sane if you can. Adios. Bye bye.